Let's go back to Trey Yingst. They now have sirens in Tel Aviv. Trey, what are you hearing?
Yeah, Trace, right now air raid sirens are sounding across Tel Aviv amid incoming ballistic missile fire. We've not yet seen any of Israel's air defense systems active, but we're going to wait and see what happens here. There are sirens, according to the initial alerts, sounding across the entirety of central Israel, all the way from Haifa in the north to the Negev desert in the south. We also understand at this moment this alert has gone out to everyone in this part of the country, sending millions of people into bomb shelters. Many people trying to get underground. There are a few cars out on the road right now, but you remember we talked about those emergency orders that went into effect from Israel's Home Front Command just before this missile attack took place. Again, we don't yet see any air defense systems that are active over the city at this moment. But we're certainly waiting to see how this develops. This is the initial Iranian response to the American strikes that took place overnight, targeting the country's nuclear facilities. There are also initial reports of air raid sirens sounding in Jordan as these missiles fly over that country toward Israel. And so, again, this is a very common occurrence over the past 9 days here, Trace, as these sirens will sound. They're interceptors. Yep. All right. And so we're going to get inside here. Stay with us, Trace. Get in.
Yeah.
All right. Let's go. Move with me. We're with you. We're still with you, Trace. So we saw at least one interceptor over the city, Trace, an indication that the air defense systems are active over Tel Aviv. And this is, like Aaron said, the initial response. And in the distance, we can hear two booms. And likely these are the interceptions that are taking place over the city. Trace.
The sirens, Trey, the fact that they have stopped, is it because they are intermittent? It's not consistent, or is it something else?
Generally, these sirens will go on for a period of time, and then they'll stop. The threat is not over, though, when the sirens end. That's very important to note. In the past, we have seen these sirens stop, and a few moments later, a loud explosion or a missile slipping past the air defense systems. These are the same sirens that sound when there's incoming rocket fire from Gaza or missile fire from Lebanon. What's different with these ballistic missiles, they have such a large payload that when they are actually striking the ground, the destruction goes for blocks. We've been to many of these locations, and we've seen the aftermath of these ballistic missile strikes from the Iranian regime. And so far, 24 people have been killed in Israel, civilians who have been targeted in these Iranian strikes. And so, again, this is likely just the initial wave of an Iranian response. They're trying to put up some sort of response to these strikes overnight. But certainly, given the fact that so many of these launchers have been destroyed, these ballistic missile launchers by IDF strikes, it is unlikely that they're able to fire in waves like they did at the very beginning of this conflict between Israel and Iran. Trace.
Trey, stay safe, take cover. We'll bring you back on as soon as they give the all clear. Thank you for your reporting as